Because if he knows what Vanya just did to Allison,
I was angry and...
he's going to attack her. He's going to attack her. Yeah, it's a trap hug. Welcome, super friends and super family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today, I'm reacting to The Umbrella Academy episode 9. So here we are. We're ramping up. We're coming close to the end of season 1. Allison just died. I still cannot get over the fact that Vanya killed her. Obviously accidental. It's not murder, but she slashed her. It's homicide. It's crazy. I can't believe her character is dead. I have no idea how Vanya is going to deal with it. I don't know how the family is going to deal with it. And I feel like the end of the world is coming. So the stakes are really building as we are coming close to the season 1 finale. I feel like things are not going to end well. I think season 1 is going to end on a cliffhanger. I think the family is going to fail in their attempt to save the world. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to see what happens. I don't know what to expect. I feel like another big character could die possibly as well. But anyways, if you want to see my full unedited reaction to this episode, to all the episodes of The Umbrella Academy so far, that's up on Patreon for $1. Thank you to everyone who supports there. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, early access for Patreon for episode 10, the season finale, will also be up on Patreon. Let's just get into The Umbrella Academy episode 9. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Things are not going to go well.
You know what cheers me up when I'm down? Singing.
Would you shut the kettle off? What are you doing? That doesn't calm anyone down. Oh my gosh.
Hi, number 7. I'm your new nanny, Mrs. Cornwallis.
Oh, this is all an experiment, of course. Of course, the professor's like trying to... Jeez. Jeez, how many of them died in this horrible experiment? The professor is completely a madman.
Miss Grace, I'm your new nanny.
Is that why he made her a robot? Because all the other ones kept dying? Oh, that's just freaky. Talk about traumatizing a child.
Shall we try again?
What were you trying to do, Professor? What was your logic behind doing all these things to these young kids? There's madness and then there's this. No wonder Vanya has issues. Another great title card. Man, every episode, without fail, it just has an awesome opening. Definitely a strong aspect of this series is how they handle the cold opens. I mean, I'm sure she's devastated by what happened. I mean, what's Vanya gonna do? I feel like Vanya's gonna realize that he's manipulating her and she's gonna snap on him.
No, I'll explain it to them.
I feel like they're not. No, that's not gonna happen. But she's in shock. Like, this response in the aftermath makes sense.
And it's just how special you truly are.
He really treats her like she's, a creature that he's experimenting on. The whole way he just looks at her.
Say it again.
I'm special.
I mean, that's some great acting right there. That was a great little scene.
Suffered a severe laceration to her larynx. One of you will need to...
Was there a chance they're going to save her?
Your blood is more compatible with mine.
It doesn't matter who's giving her blood as long as she survives. Wait, so maybe there's a chance that they can save Allison. I thought she was dead for sure.
I'm tired of seeing you wallow in self-defeat.
Well, then avert your gaze.
You're better than that. And Dave, he knew it too.
Come on, Klaus. It's not like you're going to sober up and your life is magically going to fix itself overnight, but slowly it'll get better and it'll get easier.
Psych!
Holy. He can move things physically?
Swayzed me. How did you do that?
She just Patrick Swayzed me. That's hilarious. I mean, that's a game changer if you can interact with the dead like that.
It's not important.
Hey.
What do you mean she's not important? She's so powerful, even if you're not talking sentimentally. Like, she has so much power. I mean, I don't understand how... I don't think there's any way that Vanya can process what just happened emotionally.
Oh, God.
How could Harold Jenkins, like, have left that there? How careless are you after all this planning?
Your family. They're the ones trying to hurt you.
No, man, you're a dead man. How did you leave that there, man? That's gotta be one of the most careless villain mistakes ever.
He put you on those pills. It wasn't to help you.
I mean, if he can talk his way out of this, I will be thoroughly, thoroughly impressed.
Whoever accepted you for who you really are.
Accepted is not the word I would use. You see the utility of her power for getting what you want.
I need to go.
What have they ever done for you?
You better be careful. She has a lot of power.
And I earned the spot.
You think that the first chair went missing all by herself?
You really think that telling her this is going to win her over? Like, are you crazy, man? I mean, I guess he is a crazy lunatic.
Than ordinary. Stop it! You are not special!
What's she gonna do? Kill him? But if she kills him, is that gonna prevent the end of the world? Oh, that's gotta be a painful death. Jeez. I'm telling you, my theory is correct. Vanya is the one who's gonna be behind the end of the world. And Harold Jenkins is the key only because he's the one who triggers Vanya. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I could be totally wrong.
He's not coming. He left me. Sure he did.
Oh, great. Agnes better be all right.
We got the guy we needed to kill to stop the apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as that. Come on, people.
Can't be this
Exactly. Number 5
This
realizes
is
it's not that easy. Is she alive? Okay, wow. I thought she was a goner. Okay, so Allison is still with us.
I'm not going anywhere.
I can understand where Luther's coming from. After the lies that Pogo has told, I don't fully trust Pogo myself, and I'm not even the one who was sent off to the moon.
How it happened?
No clues. Truly terrific shave.
That was his takeaway from the conversation with the dad, how great the shave was. I mean, I did think it looked like a nice shave.
2 days now.
Yeah, 2 days.
Feels like 45 years.
Hey, 2 days is still something, Klaus.
One day at a time.
Yeah, Klaus, just keep going with that. One day at a time.
Make it belong.
I mean, Luther does truly love her.
Hey, old timer.
Ew.
My sister. If not, would you like a margarita?
What a great welcoming line.
Shit. Sorry. Old habits.
He didn't even realize he had the gun drawn.
Hazel, why are you here? Well,
Diego,
Jeez. Diego just jumps him. Oh my gosh.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Number 5 is just still chilling, drinking. Oh my gosh.
That's gotta hurt.
Number 5 is just calmly assessing the moves like he's a commentator to a fight. Not even. He's barely engaged. Jeez, he's Mike Tysoning him.
Why do you want to help us?
Let's just say I have a vested interest in a donut shop.
That's a good reason.
Life.
I don't know if Diego's going to let Hazel off that easy, though, because he was there when it happened, even if he's not the one who killed Patch. Oh, gosh. Is this going to start a full breakdown from Vanya? I'm telling you, she is key to the end of this apocalypse. Not to the end of it, to causing the apocalypse.
I'm sorry.
And Vanya's always been such a sensitive person. I feel like something like this is gonna affect her in such a powerful way. Like more so than a normal person trying to deal with this.
Allison.
Is she gonna remember that Vanya did it? And how is Luther gonna respond? Write in complete sentences. Don't just write Vanya's name. Like, tell them exactly what happened.
We don't know where she is.
No, no, no. That's why I told you complete sentences. I knew there was gonna be confusion. Powers, she cut your throat too. Say everything.
Secrets to come to light.
Pogo. I feel like Pogo really should have come clean a lot sooner. Especially just realizing how much is at stake. We're talking about the lives of everyone in the world.
No matter how much shit and filth she saw on the streets, she always saw the good inside.
That's a good answer.
I'm sure she'll be proud to know that you're killing Hazel and Cha-Cha as a way to honor her memory.
I mean, if there's any way that would persuade Diego to seek a path of forgiveness, that's probably the best thing you could say. I don't like Vanya all by herself here. It feels like leaving Anakin Skywalker on his own. Like the path to the dark side might be very easy without a good influence in her life.
Thank God.
What's Luther gonna do? I mean, what exactly did Pogo tell him? Because if he knows what Vanya just did to Allison...
I was angry and...
He's going to attack her. He's going to attack her. Luther, there's no way he's going to control himself.
Of course. This is your home.
He's too calm. He's way too calm. Yeah, it's a trap hug. It's a trap hug, and this is just going to make Vanya lose more control. Luther, this is such a mistake. You don't understand how powerful she is and what you're going to do by doing this. I'm surprised she wasn't able to break out.
To accept.
No, he's right. Look, we can't keep her locked up without proof.
What more proof do you need? Why don't we just...
They don't have proof. Pogo told you, that's it. I mean, it's true, but they don't have proof.
Horrifying, really, to discover that you can do something that you
Klaus,
never thought you
exactly. Klaus is so right. Oh, man.
I can't do that.
Dang. Look, Allison, if anyone should decide what happens, it should be Allison.
I'm sorry, but she's staying put.
Luther, you can't just veto all the family. You're not... I really feel like this is a mistake. It is tough because in a way Luther is correct. Like, she does have this power, she is dangerous, but I think you're just magnifying the risk by locking up someone in such a horrible way. I feel like she might even have the power to break out of this if her emotions are pushed enough. Oh no! Oh no! No, don't you dare. Don't you dare do this to her. No, that's the wrong direction. Knock the bathtub over or something. Dump the water out. Dang, Cha-Cha has some serious fighting skills to take on someone as big as Hazel. I mean, he's like a giant. Who stopped time?
The hell?
Who is doing this? Who's stopping time? Okay. Man, right in time to save Agnes.
To be back amongst your friends.
It's sweet in a strange way.
Lucky enough we get a second one.
I don't know. I don't know about that, number 5. We might be taking our victory lap a little too early here. I mean, they have more chemistry than, you know, couples I've seen in movies before. And good for number 5, you know. I feel like it's the mature thing to walk away from Dolores. Watch, it's gonna crack the glass.
Staring at these gray walls hour after hour, day after day.
This is what happens when you traumatize a child who has this level of power.
Who we've been all along.
You can hear the sound of the heartbeat. Holy, look at her eyes. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, here we are. We're getting ready for the finale. Oh man, so that is the episode 9 of the Umbrella Academy. This is what happens. This is what happens when you push someone with that amount of powers to the edge and then they snap. I mean, it is just a recipe for absolute disaster. And like I said, I really think this is going to be the ultimate cause of the end of the world. Now, part of me is honestly suspicious that it seems so counterintuitive and just deeply unwise on every level to treat a child with this amount of power in the way that she was treated. Part of me almost wonders if the professor is the real Harold Jenkins. And what I mean by that is maybe he wanted the end of the world. Like maybe there's going to be a reveal. I mean, obviously he is a bad father figure to these orphans, but maybe this was his plan all along. He knew that if he raised these kids in this strict, stifling environment, eventually they wouldn't be able to handle their emotions and they would kind of unleash them with their powers upon the whole world. Maybe that was his master plan all along, or maybe not. Maybe this is just the tragedy of what happens in the aftermath of horrible parenting. And I don't know what, please let me know. This is something I'm curious about because the character of Pogo, I haven't fully made up my mind on whether we can trust him or not. And also I haven't made up my mind on exactly how I feel about him and what his role in raising the children, because he does seem to have a level of genuine care and empathy for the children. And he does seem to be there to assist them in a serious way and when things are going badly. But at the same time, he went along with so many of the things that the professor was doing to them and has also been holding back secrets. So I don't know. Right now, not only do I not fully trust him, I kind of place at least partial blame on his role in everything. Allison is alive. I didn't expect that. I mean, I'm relieved that she's alive because I did like her character and I feel like there's more interesting things we can do and we can see with her. Part of me is, to be honest with you, a little bit let down because that shock in the previous episode I just thought was so powerful and left such a strong impact on me. I feel like it's a little bit cheap to then, have a character's throat get slashed and go back, but that's just a small little gripe, and I still feel like there is an element of danger as we are approaching the final episode of the season. I don't know. I feel like Vanya has a level of power that might be more than enough to handle all the members of the family. And number 5, his fears of, not having a purpose in his retirement, I don't think he has to worry about that. I think he's going to be right back on track, just trying desperately to prevent the end of the world in a hot minute. I think that was a little bit of poor judgment on his part, thinking that they had wrapped things up so nicely. But, and then I am relieved that Agnes did not die. For a second there, I thought she was really a goner. She still might die. Please, Hazel, come out on top in the struggle with against Cha-Cha. Poor Agnes. If anyone is going to survive the apocalypse, hopefully she does. Even if the rest of the world gets wiped out, I want Agnes to be alive with her donut shop, making vegan donuts and watching birds. Can we at least get that? I don't know. But anyways, thank you to everyone for watching, for liking, for subscribing. All that support really helps. Thank you to everyone for supporting on Patreon. Like I said, if you do want to see the season finale, that's up on Patreon right now for early access. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.